Right, back with another video. Before we start, I would like to thank Eonon for their support of the channel. I'm doing a lot of work with them and they're helping me out to produce content for you guys. Now, today's video is the VWA13. Okay, this is a budget head unit. It's about £190, whereas the VWA12S6G is £300. Now, I can't compare the two to each other because they're different budgets, they're different units. It's like comparing a Samsung S23 Ultra to a lower grade of phone. So I'm not going to be comparing those two. I already have the unit installed. I've been running it for a few days. For those that are right, in this box I have the A12. This is the A13. I'm going to open this box up so you can see a little bit of the wiring and stuff. You will notice that Eonon have changed their packaging. This is for environmental reasons, so there will be no more nice prestige packaging like this, which I fully understand why they're changing it. This box is a lot heavier than this box, so it's cutting down on costs to make these units more cost effective to the buyers. Just going to get this box opened. Right, so the back of the A13, this is 2 gig of RAM, 32 gig of memory, the same as the VWA12. Now, when you get these units out, you look at the back of them, you see all this wiring, and you think, oh my god, what do I do? These white plugs only fit into 1 slot each. This is the same harness that comes with the A13. So each of these white plugs, so that one has got 6 pins, that one has got 6 pins, so that will go in there. This one, 8 pins, so that will go in there. Once you've got it all together, it's very simple. They do come with 3 USB ports, which I'll talk about in a moment. And when you are installing, where is the wire that I'm looking for? I can't even see it. No, I can't see it on this unit where it is. That is a bit of a tangled mess. This has been in and out a few times. This black one here is for your microphone to plug into. You've got backup camera on an RCA. These are all for pre-outs. Plenty of those. So we'll move that box. And obviously this is your main harness that plugs into the Volkswagen harness. Now, like I say, let's just pop that down there. I'm not going to do an install video on this one. There's plenty of other install videos in my back catalogue. We are going to talk through some of the settings, talk a little bit more about the device. In my opinion, the VWA12S6G is easier to navigate. This one's, I've had it in for a few days. It's been a bit tricky to work a few things out and write down settings and things like that. So let's fire up the head unit and we will go from there. Right, so there we go. Android Auto, straight up on there, straight away. Did have a few issues with this at first, that I couldn't get it working. I had to reset my phone, switch it off, switch it back on, and then everything was fine. Bluetooth was working fine and everything. So this is your theme. There's only 3 themes on this head unit. I don't actually like any of them because of just what I'm used to, but there are 3 themes. Very easy to change your icons down the bottom here. You just tap the add button, you can take those away and then tap that and it adds it into place. Close that and it'll get rid of that. Right, we're going to go through some of these settings and then I'll talk about other things. So first up, you want to change Where should we go? Let's go settings. So this one here, settings, and you've got these screens. So you've got network, device, personal, system, assembly. So when you first turn the unit on, you want to go to network. You want to set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, and you want to set up your Bluetooth. Now with the Samsung that I've got, I have Bixby routines, modes and routines set up so that when Bluetooth connects, it automatically turns on my hotspot on my phone, and that's it, it's connected every time. So first up, adjust the screen brightness. So settings, go to device and display, and we can change the brightness here. Mine's set to auto, so when I'm driving, once my headlights come on, this will go dark. And you've got other settings here, different font sizes, etc., just like on a tablet. The time setting. Now when you get this unit, it will be set to China, and your time won't read correctly. So you need to go into the settings again, then go to personal, date and time, and then I've got GPS sync and network sync. So when it connects to my phone, it'll automatically set the time. Then you come down to time zone, tap on that, region, and then you've got all these different regions. So just select United Kingdom and it will be set. Back out of that. Where should we go next? This is an interesting one. A lot of people say that their FM reception isn't very good with, yeah, aftermarket head units, the reception isn't very good. But one thing you do need to check is settings, assembly, radio settings. Make sure that this is set to Europe. When it comes, it will be set to China. You want it set to Europe. Different frequencies on the FM radio, different parts of the world you're in. So you want that set. It's gone to Australia, so we want that on Europe, and we'll go out of that. So I'm just reading from a list of things that I think are important. The door settings. So this will be set up for a left-hand drive car. So you open your driver's door in a right-hand car, it will show the other side opening. So we go to car info. Oh, I've got it down the bottom here already set. Car info. This one, my car. Then you go to settings. Then we go to doors and windows. So if I open my door now, it's showing the opposite side of the car. So we need to exchange front door. Am I going to have to... Oh, there it is, there already. But what I tend to do is just turn them all off so that when I open the door, it doesn't display. I just prefer it that way. And then we confirm. What else can we look at while we're in here? Drive safe. This is all to do with the reverse camera. Reverse camera comes with it, works straight out the box. I've got videos on how to install a reverse camera if you need them. Full sight, what's this one? That's not sure about that one, not going to change anything. Other settings, this one down here, you want to change it if you're in the UK, miles, litres, miles per hour, confirm, and that relates to, where is it, which one is it, car info, we go back to status, that relates to these here. So you've got your miles of your cars driven, your speed, RPM, litres down here. Very nice display. If I open my door now, no, that's, if you have it on that display, it would show the door being open as well. What I have found with this this here, it comes with Google Maps preset on this display, and I've found that Waze works far better on this display. Obviously you get your speed there, but it's Google Maps is really laggy on it, and it froze on me a few times, whereas I've not had any problems with Waze. Now to change this, which one was it I went to? It is it under the settings? Camera, radio, system, personal. Yeah. So these are your options for that little display. You've got video, map, Waze, Netflix, YouTube. I've selected Waze to go on there. You can change the boot logo as well on this, but not to a Volkswagen one. At some point in the future, I'm going to do a video on how you upload a Volkswagen logo to these head units. But if we go back here, go to settings. Where I've lost it on my list now. Factory settings. Hang on. Settings. Boot logo. System. Factory settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. And logo settings. Boot logo. So you can have it as any of these when it boots up. Mine's currently set to Android 13 because it's an Android 13 unit. And there's some dynamic ones as well. And then you've got custom, where you can move a picture from SD card, or well, it would be USB 2, because this doesn't actually have an SD card slot. Now one difference over the A12 is this has a front camera. Not a big deal to a lot of people, but to me, when I go into reverse, I come out of reverse, it displays a front camera. Again, I've got a video on that. It's front camera in the badge on the front of the car. While we are on reverse, actually, one good thing with this, if we tap this screen and we go to assist lines, we can move. These ones here are static, they're on my camera. Can't do anything about that, so I can't shut them off altogether. But if we just, like I say, if tap and hold this, assist lines, if we, where's my finger, you can actually adjust these lines to calibrate your parking position. You bring them in and out and up and down, which I think is a pretty good option, that. One other setting as well, let's come out of reverse. Reverse volume settings, device, sounds. Down here, this will come set at strong from when you get it out the box, which means when you go into reverse, your radio volume will drop. I don't like my radio volume dropping when I go into reverse, so I have it on weak. And the beep on the screen, you can also switch that on and off from here. So if I go back out of here now, no beep. If I go back into settings, back into sounds, down here, it's still not beeping. Oh, it's not beeping because I've got the volume turned down. That's why. Right, so that is a quick overview of this unit. I can't cram it all into one video. There's so much going on in there, but I'm just going to pause you a moment. Right, so like I say, they take a bit of getting used to, but once you've got used to them, they're lovely units. Like I say, this is a budget unit. VWA13. It's running Android 13. It's pretty much identical to the VWA12 with the way it's set up and the settings. And then back there in the back, I have that one there is the VWA12S 6. Well, that's not the 6G, that's only the S with 4G, 4 gig of data, 4 gig of RAM. If you are in the market for one of these Eonon head units and you are on a tight budget, then yes, I would recommend the VWA13. If you have a little bit more money to play with and you do want a better spec but want to stick with Eonon, I would go with the VWA12 6G. It runs quicker, it's smoother, it's easier to navigate. I prefer the A12S over the budgeter, the more budget head units. So I can't really compare and say this is better. That is, the A12S is better than the budget version. But yeah, people don't have a lot of money sometimes. They want to upgrade their head unit, then yes, go for the VWA13. I will put links in the description to the A12S 6G. The A13, I'm getting confused with all these numbers. The A13 at present is only available on eBay. Eonon haven't released it on... They've got an eBay store and they've got an Amazon store and they've got their own official website. You will notice that prices are higher on the Eonon official store. There is a reason for that. If you buy direct from Eonon, you get 2 years warranty. If you buy from Amazon or eBay, you only get 1 year warranty. So in my opinion, it's worth spending a bit more and buying officially from the Eonon site for peace of mind that you will get cover for 2 years. Eonon do have now set up a Facebook community page. A lot of people seem to be joining that. I am a moderator on there. If you need to get hold of me, you want to get hold of me, obviously we've got YouTube in the comments, or the a lot of you will know me from Facebook groups anyway, Scirocco, golf, things like that. But there is a dedicated Eonon Facebook community now. And again, I will link that in the description below. So yeah, if you need more information, let me know and I will sort it out for you. Obviously with the Eonon link in the description, I do get a little bit back from Eonon from that, for the work that I put in with doing these videos and helping you guys out. It's not a lot, just a little bit. So yeah, I'll leave this video here. You all take care, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.